I mean, Reasonable Doubt, of course.
Mine is in my lifetime.
Now, Reasonable Doubt, that's my favorite all time.
But
Mhm.
I mean, it's not a bad album, so I can't diss it.
Nah, I love that album.
I can't.
That's like when he first killed it. I love that shit.
Man, that shit was. I'm younger, so a lot of that shit in Reasonable Doubt was over my head when I first heard it. Until I started doing things, he might have been on the Black album before I understood Reasonable Doubt.
I like the Black Album, but that Reasonable Doubt, man, just the production on it was crazy. I'm like a production guy, you know what I'm saying? Like the samples on that fucking Reasonable Doubt album was ridiculous.
Everybody came with their A game, cause like shit, everybody came with their A game on that one, and he probably was paying them cash up front too,
Yeah,
Jay
yeah.
Z style.
No, no, no. That shit was dope. I don't care. That shit was hard. I,
Yeah,
I'm, I'm, I, I'll end up playing that tonight.
what you think about the album that AZ put out not too long ago?
AZ's dope. I heard a couple songs off it. I always like AZ. He kept the same formula, you know?
Man, water. That's what like when some of these guys get to disrespecting folks that's still around, I wonder like how they listen to their current projects.
Well, it's only because of the generation gap. That's all. No, it's just a generation that they're already kind of like they're already putting like clouds over over the ears because they're already judging it because they're an older guy and from a different era. So right then and
I got
there, they're not allowing themselves to like it.
I got a problem with that because that's what ruined the drug game when I was coming into it, that generation gap. And then
Yeah.
that's what started the whole rob the plug. Like when I made it up to a certain point, it was so many hoops I had to jump through because the older guys wasn't dealing with guys my age to that degree in that way
Right.
because
Right.
of that. And it's like the same thing has happened with music, and we see what it did to the drug game, and look at what it's doing to rap now.
To rap, exactly. It's crazy.
You
That's
know
real
what I'm saying?
shit. That's real
That's what
shit.
made me retire from that shit. Like I'm going legit. This is horrible.